Hello, welcome to another Advent tip. Hi there, devil. I'm Simon Scholes from Perception Studios, the award-winning visual marketing agency. We create videos, animations, aerial work, and we do photography as well for brands and businesses to help them look a little bit different. And over this month, well, the next 24 days up until Christmas, I have been giving you Advent tips about how to 9 times your social media and what different things you can do to make your content work a little bit harder for you. So yesterday we were talking about where you could post your videos, all that kind of stuff, where you can actually stick them. The next thing that you can actually think about doing is actually repurposing that video you've downloaded. So you've downloaded your Facebook Live, you've got this amazing piece of content, and it's what you're going to do with it after that. So you've posted it in all these other places. You've taken it, you've put it onto YouTube, you've put it onto Facebook, you've put it onto Vimeo, you've put it onto LinkedIn. The question is what do you do with it now? And what you need to learn to do, and this is going to take a bit of learning, don't get me wrong, it's not something that's going to happen quickly or overnight, is learn how to do some simple chop linear editing of video. You can buy really cheap software to do it. If you've got an Apple Mac, you'll have iMovie on there most likely already. You may have Windows Movie Maker if you've got a PC. There are really cheap pieces of software out there that can do it. Things like AVS, which I think is about £30 to buy for a lifetime's usage on a PC. If you want to spend more money, you've got Adobe, of course. You've got Final Cut Pro on the Apple Mac. There's some really great software out there, but you just need something simple that allows you to go chop, send it out. So do you remember at the very start of this process, once you'd written your blog, I told you needed to get your resonating points out so that you could use those for your Facebook Live. Those 3 or 4 bullet points. So they are in your Facebook Live. So all you've got to simply do is chop out an intro so people always get to know who you are, because remember, you don't have a massive audience yet, so you want people to understand who you are. So you chop off the beginning of your video where you're saying, hello, I'm Bob and I'm a window cleaner and this is what I do and this is my USP. I leave a non-drip promise, kind of thing. You take that off the front, then you take your great little tip in the middle, and by the way, did you know if you wash your windows with white vinegar, they're going to be really clean? There's your little story part, your little bullet point, and at the very, very end, and if you want to know more, please do get in touch. So that's what you do. You just chop those bits out of your Facebook Live and make them into one video. That video will then be maybe at the most 60 seconds long, which is fantastic because you can use it across other social media platforms to draw people back into your content. Places, again, like Facebook, you could use it still. You could use it on Twitter. You can use it on Instagram. You can use it still on LinkedIn. You could stick it out on Snapchat. You could chop it up even more into 15-second bites, which still make that video up and actually use it on Instagram stories. There's so much you can do with your content once you actually understand just the basics of being able to edit video. It does take time, don't get me wrong. You're not all going to be able to jump into it like, say, I could and edit up somebody's content very, very quickly. It's going to take you hours. But if you don't have the money to spend with somebody to do this kind of stuff and you're not making a lot of money already, then you know you need to do this kind of stuff as well as go out there and sell. Selling is the most important thing. If you're not making enough money, sell. But you also need to do some marketing to start building a potential of a pipeline in the future. So learn or go away and learn how to do some linear editing, some basic editing of video content. And if you don't know how to do it, we do it, or just go to Google and find stuff on YouTube and lessons and all that kind of stuff. And I may even at some point, once we've finished doing the Advent videos, sit down and show you how simple it is to do this with Final Cut Pro, and we'll do like a screen recording and we'll teach you. But I really would suggest going out there to learn how to do some form of editing with video, because it's going to be so invaluable to you to be able to use these pieces of content once you've been able to repurpose them. We'll have another tip tomorrow, and until then, thank you very much for watching. Have a good one, and I'll see you then. Bye.